Curious and imaginative, INTPs are known for their fascination with human nature and the workings of the human mind. Known as the most intellectual and introverted personality type, the INTP individual tends to spend a lot of their time in dreamland, only because that's where they find their most profound ideas. So, are you an INTP? Welcome back, Psychos. Today we're going to be discussing 15 signs you're an INTP, the genius personality type. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. You can detect a liar from a mile away. INTPs are known to be walking lie detectors with the ability to detect a lie from even the sneakiest of people. This personality type uses their analytical, intuitive nature to subconsciously investigate when their lie-detecting radar goes off by analysing body language and tone of voice. INTPs are a seeker of truth and are very fascinated by the thought patterns and behaviours of those around them, so they tend to take that extra step to figure out what makes people tick, and also to figure out what makes people lie. This personality type has used this intuitive nature throughout their lives, so by the time adulthood rolls around, INTPs can basically sense a liar with their eyes closed. Number 2. You take intellectual matters seriously. According to the Myers-Briggs Personality Type, the INTP is known to be the most intellectually profound of all the types, like Albert Einstein, one of the most influential INTPs in the world. If you're an INTP, you probably take interest in educational books, articles, podcasts, and shows related to psychology, philosophy, evolution, universal laws, and anything you have an interest in. This isn't to say that this personality type is boring or a complete bookworm. INTPs actually have a childlike curiosity and awe when it comes to the wonders of the world. So this type tends to be intellectually playful and open-minded when it comes to their studies. Number 3. You use logic over emotions. The INT personality type is often referred to as the logician, and for good reason. The INTP individual is led by logic over emotion, which allows them to be optimistic by reacting to their environment rather than constantly trying to change it. For example, INTPs are more persuaded by an argument that is based on research rather than one that uses emotion or inspirational appeals. Led by logic, they are flexible when it comes to dealing with unexpected challenges, which makes it easier for them to pick themselves up and dust themselves off in the heat of unfortunate events. On the flip side, this prospecting logic also makes it easy for INTPs to accept unexpected opportunities in life, giving this personality type certainty that life is full of possibilities, making them incredible entrepreneurs. Number 4. You hate small talk and gossip. INTPs may find that they struggle to connect with others because they have no desire to play any of the social games that society sees as normal bonding tactics. This personality type, much like other introverted personality types, sees gossip and small talk as draining, uninteresting, and something that is downright cringy. However, this doesn't mean INTPs are antisocial. In fact, when this personality type is roped into a conversation about a topic that they are passionate about, they can go for hours. Number 5. You can easily detect when information doesn't add up. Just as the analysing nature of INTPs enables them to be able to spot a liar from a distance, this personality type can also thoroughly analyse stories, articles, and even entire belief systems to find information that just doesn't add up. Information that others would carelessly overlook. Like we said, this personality type is a seeker of truth in all areas of life. However, it's not always a favourable attribute when others want to share their arguments or beliefs. INTPs can easily poke holes in other people's beliefs and opinions without even realising that they're criticising, because they are simply trying to get to the truth. They would hate to see others believing in something that is actually faulty. Number 6. You dislike the structured corporate culture. INTPs are one of the personality types that are most likely to work on their own, and their dislike for structured corporate culture is one of the many contributing factors. Just as an INTP pokes holes in belief systems, they see the 9-to-5 rat race as exactly that, an overly flawed concept, and it doesn't take an INTP to poke holes in that idea. Too much structure and control, especially in a work environment, can easily quiet the unique thinking abilities that makes this personality type such a genius in the first place. This can make career finding very difficult for an INTP. However, they usually find most satisfaction in freelance or entrepreneurial positions because of the freedom of working outside of the system. Number 7. You're extremely independent. Considered the most introverted type of all 16 personalities, the INTP is so independent they often wonder if they actually need other people in their lives. Well, newsflash INTPs, you do. Most INTPs become so focused on their work, projects and other personal interests that even their closest friends and family may get pushed to the sidelines. The good news is that it's only a matter of time before this personality type begins to feel empty without outside connections, so they usually have a few people that they keep in their close circle to avoid that emptiness. Number 8. You like the simple life. INTPs are known to prefer living with less rather than more. They like simplicity when it comes to their outer environment and decisions they have to make because in their eyes, the less obligations and outer stimuli, the more time and clarity they have to do their favourite thing: thinking. This personality type makes even shy away from serious financial obligations like purchasing a house or taking out a loan because it gives them a sense of being tied down to something, which ultimately means a diminished sense of freedom. Number 9. You are not traditional by any means. Extremely individualized and independent, INTPs take their own path and almost never follow the crowd. This personality type is actually often taken aback by the concept and theories that others accept without even questioning, the corporate culture being one of them. They would rather reason their own way than accept the information that is told to them. In fact, they will take information and pick it apart until they can fully understand all the angles before accepting it for what it is. Going against the grain for this personality type is hardly a choice, it's rather a calling. Number 10. You can change other people's perception of reality. INTPs won't rant about their analysed perceptions of the world to people that seem uninterested. But if they think they can persuade someone to start thinking a little more rationally about the world around them, they can easily convince others of their non-traditional ways of thinking. INTPs are convincing because they won't rely on pulling conspiracy facts out of thin air. Instead, they will use common sense and real facts to show others what they've missed. Convincing others to think a certain way may be easy, but motivating them to make a move isn't an INTP's strong suit. Number 11. You don't show your whole personality to others. Only a few important people know the true nature of any INTP's person because they lock away most of their deepest thoughts and opinions. Perhaps because INTPs don't mind the company of their own thoughts, these logicians don't surround themselves with people just for the sake of it, and don't let people in for the sake of it either. INTPs are extremely picky when it comes to who they share their time and space with, valuing partners and friends who are intelligent, creative and open-minded. Yet, even to their closest peers, INTPs are hesitant to talk about their beliefs to people that they don't feel would be interested. Number 12. You have an active imagination. For the INTP personality type to be such a common one amongst influential entrepreneurs of the world like Elon Musk and Bill Gates, it's no surprise that they spend a lot of time in their heads, where they utilize their analytical information and come up with some of the greatest inventions. Ideas like Microsoft and Tesla are only a few of the brilliant examples of INTP's imaginative creations. Sometimes this active imagination can make INTPs seem disconnected or even antisocial because of their preference for spending time in their own heads, rather than in the outer world. Number 13. You may come off as insensitive. As we mentioned, INTPs are led by their thinking function rather than a feeling function, meaning they use logic over emotions. This thinking function is an amazing trait when it comes to problem solving and individualism. However, underestimating the importance of natural human norms such as emotion, compassion, etiquette, and tradition can make INTPs come off as slightly insensitive to people around them that don't really understand their thinking patterns. The good news is this personality type almost always has good intentions, and they generally want to offer emotional support to their friends and loved ones, but don't necessarily know how. Number 14. You have a constant curiosity to learn new things. According to 16personalities.com, INTPs use their dissatisfaction in life to advance themselves in whatever their passions may be. And when they reach their goal, they look further to see how far they can really go. It's not to say that INTPs are competitive, but they are innovative. And they know they need knowledge to advance in whatever area of life they desire. Instead of getting caught up in drama and gossip, this personality type feels morally obligated to fulfill their curiosity of the world. They can't help but try and find ways on how to make things better than they already are. And number 15, you often experience analysis paralysis. People with the INTP personality type are extreme perfectionists, overthinking even the smallest of decisions. This endless parade of thoughts in their mind can eventually lead to analysis paralysis, where they become so exhausted that they feel stuck and ineffective. Sometimes this overwhelming circle of thinking and overanalyzing can have INTPs talking themselves out of some of the most brilliant ideas, yet it also allows them to find flaws in ideas that save them from future consequences. Either way, this personality type doesn't stay stuck for long, as their unique prospecting trait allow them to eventually pull themselves out of their overthinking rut. Alright psychos, that's it for today. So are you an INTP, or do you know an INTP based off of these 15 signs? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel for more psycho videos.